Okay, it's time for a magic lesson, a spell crafting lesson. Yes, indeed. This week I thought I would talk about candle magic. We've talked about candle magic before, and we will often since it's such an easy, powerful, effective way of magic. But we've never talked about floating candle magic. Floating candles, you can get them almost anywhere. Um, they look like little discs like this. This is a floating candle if you have this visually. Sometimes they look like the shape of roses or flowers or lotuses. Sometimes they look like little hearts. So they bake them for in the regular muggle world to put in little ponds and float into pools and things. But floating candles are super great for magic. You could buy them like little packages, packages of candles, little, big, and middle, and everything in the middle. What I like floating candles for magic is releasing things, cord cutting. As we know, water is emotion. Water is almost 60% of our body. Water is almost 70% of our planet. Tears or release, happy tears, sad tears. Water is flow and emotion. So, what better place to burn your nice little fire and earthy candle than on water? So, say you want to forget somebody, a relationship that went bad, and you're holding on to sadness or anger or could have been, should have been, would have been, or whatever that was. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be a friendship gone bad, a work relationship, anything that you are holding on to that's not serving you. I was betrayed by this person. I was saddened by that. I was hurt by this person. Holding on to those, all that does is hurt us, not anybody else. It doesn't even affect them. So you want to cut those cords. It doesn't do anything to them. I want to state I do not do, as you guys know, I don't do magic that manipulates other people. I don't think you need to. You manipulate your world and create what you want. But a floating candle will cut all those cords that's holding on you onto that should have been, could have been, why did it, that horrible person, whatever that is. So get yourself a floating candle. I like to set up a beautiful ritual space, maybe light another candle, your ritual candle, maybe burn some incense, anything nice. But get the prettiest bowl out of your cupboard. If you don't have a pretty bowl, get any bowl out of your cupboard. But I like to make this really pretty. Get yourself a floating candle. Again, many sizes, many shapes. I like to set up what it is you want to let go of. I like to set up where you feel it in your body. So let's just say I'm going to let go of a work relationship gone bad. I'm going to make it up. I don't have one, a work relationship gone bad. And we're going to say their name is Fred. Fred gone bad. He done me bad. I don't know. So, all right. And Fred's gone his merry way. I don't even know what he's doing, or I do know what he's doing, but I just don't want to have any more bad feelings, angry feelings, sad feelings about Fred. So first off, I'm going to think about Fred for a second. I'm going to go, where do I feel it? Ooh, I feel it in my belly. I feel it in my heart. I feel it in my jaw. I feel it in my shoulders, whatever it is. And I want to choose to release that. I want to feel where those cords feel like. You could do things like writing it down and burning, like some of the ritual, or just doing some breathing exercises. Where does Fred hit you? Where does that heartbreak? We use those terms, especially if it was a love. Oh, the heartbreak of this, the sadness of that. Where does it hit you? Because you want to see where you want to release. So then get your candle out. Now, what you're going to do is if it's a person, you're going to carve their name in it. Again, we're not doing anything that will affect them. You're cutting your cords to them. Use a nice little toothpick. Use an ice pick. It doesn't matter. Get the biggest ice pick you have, a skewer, a poker. Actually, ballpoint pens work really good. Your simple little Bic type pen kind of messes them up a little. You have to clean the wax off, but it works really nice. So I want you to carve thought pattern. Remember, everything is in your carving. Fred. If you want, you could say business deal gone bad if you want, or just Fred. And if you even want to, if you're one who likes to express words, write anger, sadness, betrayal, if you want to, or just write the name. I want you to see that and really letting go of it. I want you to get that bowl out. Again, if you want to put any little oils in it, go for it. You want to burn some special incenses, go for it. Or not. It doesn't matter. But fill that bowl with water. Remember, water is flow. Waters of forgetfulness. Get this candle out. Ritualistically light this candle. I am releasing all the cords, the negativity attached to Fred, to whatever the situation is. Light it. Put your breath into it. Maybe do that before you light it. But I've gotten pretty good at breathing into candles once they're lit and not putting them out because I'm magic. So are you. But again, put your life force into what you are giving up. Remember, your breath is your life force. It's your pneuma. The moisture in your breath is your free will. So once you carve it, if you want to breathe into it or not. And then once we light the candle, gently put it in this water. See it floating around this little bowl. It looks real pretty on your table. And if you don't want other people to see it, do all the carving on the bottom. If you just want to think, I've got a cute little floating candle there, if you're worried about roommates or people you live with, because they don't want to see their name sitting there, do they? But anyway, light the candle, put it there, feel the waters of release, feel the flow, feel those cords cutting. It looks really pretty. Let it do its job, let it go down. It'll die. Toss it out. You don't have to do anything special ritualistically unless you want to, you can. But remember, always get things ecologically correct. Don't go burying it in some place if it's not a good thing. So toss it, pour out the water, and then feel, wow, my jaw isn't so tight anymore. My belly, wherever you were holding it, feel that you've got new space there. Now, what I would suggest is fill it up with something else. Maybe a new business relationship that's coming in, a new other kind of love relationship, just self-love, if nothing else, calmness, happiness, joy. Fill up that space. So there's not room for all this other stuff to get in. So remember, water cleanses, water cleans, water washes. Water is what we are made of. Without it, we just die. So why not put a little fire into that? Why not little earth? Put a little magic, put your breath, put your air into it. Floating candles to release whatever you want to release. Crazy inexpensive, crazy easy, crazy powerful. That's your magic spell for today. Magic is everywhere, you guys. Sometimes you just got to float it.